of course. There's no mess in here, but there's a mess on the plane. There's no electricity in here, but there's electricity on the plane. Neither of these are conclusive, of course, but then there's the matches. Bethany had her matches on the plane. They work fine. The matches in here, they just fizzle. The carbonated drinks are flat. The food is tasteless. The air is odorless. And sound fails to reverberate. Then we have a madman. He fires a gun, and the bullet travels mere inches, and it has no force. Then, of course, there's the weather.
What about it?
Well, there's a strong wind blowing out there in heavy gusts. And yet there's a low cloud cover that doesn't move at all. It's frozen in place. I think the weather patterns are stopping, or they're running down like an old pocket watch. Which brings me right to the very hub of the matter. I said not 15 minutes ago that I felt it was lunchtime. Well, now I feel it's a lot later than that. I feel it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I have a terrible feeling that we're going to see it getting dark outside before our watches tell us it's 9:45 in the morning.
Please, Mr. Jenkins, can we get to the point?
Well, the point is that what we're dealing with here is time. Not to mention, as Albert has suggested, let's say that every now and then a hole appears in the stream of time. Not a time warp, but a time rip. A rip in the temporal fabric.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
Amen.
Mr. Gaffney, what's happening to us, the situation that we're in, this is crazy.
Go on.
Well, let's say that such a rip in the fabric of time does occur now and then. It would be similar to certain rare weather phenomenon that are reported, like upside-down tornadoes and circular rainbows and daytime starlight.
The Aurora Borealis.
What?
There was an Aurora Borealis over the Mojave Desert when we left LAX. We were supposed to fly right into it.
Well, that's it. That's it. An aurora over the desert. That strengthens my point, doesn't it? If we had the bad luck to fly into that, and it was a time rip, well, that means that we're no longer in our own time, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I have to agree with the lady. Time is short. Could we just get to the bottom line, please, Mr. Jenkins?
The bottom line is, I believe, that we have hopped an absurdly short distance into the past. Say as little as 15 minutes. And we're discovering the unlovely truth about time travel. That one can't appear in the Texas State School book depository on November 22nd, 1963, and hope to stop the Kennedy assassination. One can't witness the building of the pyramids or the sack of Rome, or investigate the age of the dinosaurs firsthand. No, fellow time travelers. Have a look around you. This is the past. It's empty. It's silent. It's a world with all the meaning of a discarded old paint can. Sensory input has disappeared. Electricity has already disappeared. And time itself is winding down in a kind of a spiral that's going faster and faster.
But what about us? If this place is winding down and we're caught in it...
I suppose we'll wind down with it. Or else wink out of existence like the other passengers on our flight.
Mr. Jenkins, the sound I told you about before. I can hear it again. It's getting closer. Much, much closer.
I'm going back out to the windows.
What about you two? You coming?
We can hear it as well as we want to from here.
Why don't you stay away from Mr. Toomey?
Stay away from Mr. Toomey.
What do you make of it, Brian?
All I know is it's the only sound in town.
No, it's not in town yet. But it will be, and soon.
Dinah's right. We gotta get out of here, and we gotta get out of here now!
Yeah, but where do we go? Atlantic City? Miami Beach? The nearest spa?
Captain, you're suggesting that there's no place we can go. I hope that you're wrong about that. First, I have a question. Is it going to be possible to refuel that plane even though there's no power?
Yeah, they have fuel pads in the ground next to the jetway out there. They should be full. But even if we do refuel the plane, then what?
Then we take off again. The sound is coming from the east. The time rip was several thousand miles to the west. Can you retrace our original course?
Yeah, I can, but why?
The time rip might still be there. Don't you see? We might be able to fly right back through it.
He might have something there, Brian. He just might.
Yeah, he might. He might, or it might not. It doesn't really matter, because we're not going anywhere in that plane.
Why not? If we can refuel it, then why...
Remember the matches? The ones from the bowl in the restaurant, the ones that wouldn't light?
What? What about him?
Well, don't you see, mate? If the matches won't light and the beer's flat...
Then jet fuel won't burn. It'll be as used up and as worn out as everything else in this world. I might as well fill up those fuel tanks with molasses.
You mean we're stuck here? With that noise coming closer and there's no way out?
You mentioned Langoliers earlier, Mr. Toomey. What are those?
Dinah, don't talk to him.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't hurt the child. No more than I would have hurt that girl. I'm just frightened, that's all. Aren't you?
Yes. But I don't take hostages and I don't try to shoot teenage boys when I'm frightened.
Touché.
What are the Langoliers, Mr. Toomey?
Well... I used to think that they were make-believe, but I'm beginning to wonder because I hear it too.
The sound. The sound's the Langoliers.
Well, I don't know what else it could be.
Tell me more about them.
Well... My father used to say that the Langoliers were little creatures that lived in closets and sewers and other dark places.
Like elves.
No! No, not like elves. Nothing quite so pleasant, I'm afraid. He said that all they really were was hair and teeth and fast little legs. And oh, those little legs had to be fast so that they could catch up with all the bad little boys no matter how quickly they scampered.
Stop it. You're scaring her.
No, he's not. I know make-believe when I hear it.
I think what Laurel means is that I'm scaring her. Well, my dad said there were thousands of Langoliers. There had to be thousands of them, because there are millions of bad little boys and bad little girls scampering all over the world. Oh, my father loved that word, scampering. I think because it implies senseless, directionless, unproductive motion. Because the Langoliers, they run. They have purpose. In fact, you could say that the Langoliers are purpose personified.
What did the kids do that was so bad the Langoliers had to run after them?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Dinah. Because when my daddy said someone was bad, he meant that person was lazy. And a lazy person couldn't be part of the big picture. Because in my house, you were either part of the big picture or you were lying down on the job. And if you were lying down on the job and you weren't part of the big picture, then the Langoliers would come and take you out of the picture, take you out of it altogether. He said you'd be lying in bed one night and you'd hear them coming towards you. Crunching, jumping, smacking.
Stop it! That's enough.
I'll bet you were scared of your dad, weren't you, Mr. Toomey?
You and the cigar, little miss. I was terrified of her.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Was he lying down on the job? Did the Langoliers get him?
Yes.
Mr. Toomey?
What?
I'm not the way you see me. I'm not ugly. None of us are.
And just how do you know how I see you, little blind miss?
You might be surprised.
Okay, so what do we do now?
I don't know. God, she looks beautiful, doesn't she?
Yeah, especially compared to everything else around here.
Brian, exactly how much fuel do we have left?
Well, when we landed, I had less than 5,000 pounds. To get back to where this happened, I'd need at least 100,000.
Whatever's happening seems to be catching.
Well, I'm going back to the restaurant. I don't like leaving the ladies alone with that banker fella too long.
Come on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Albert? Albert, what is it?
Captain Angle. Captain Angle, come here. I think I have the solution to our problem.
What are they doing?
Well, they've taken the slide away and they're putting the stairway by the door. And now they're going up. Are you sure you don't have any idea what they're up to?
All I know is that Albert went nuts. He kept saying something about the plane being more there. I didn't get it. He just was really jabbering.
I just hope they hurry up. Because poor Mr. Toomey's right. The Langoliers are coming.
Sweetie, that's just something his father made up.
Maybe once it was make-believe. but not anymore.
All right, Albert. On with the show.
Exhibit A. The book of matches from the restaurant.
Looks different outside.
The light's going. That's what's different.
How's Mr. Toomey?
You kidding? He fell asleep.
I guess that's it. There's nothing more we can do out here.
Now, wait a minute. I smelled something. I smelled sulfur.
I did too.
Try another one, Albert.
You see? You see? Do you see what it means? We brought our own time with us. That's the past out there and everywhere, I guess, east of the hole that we came through. But the present is still in here, still caught inside this airplane. That's why it looks brighter, more alive than anything else here.
Bravo, Albert, bravo. Try the beer.
Smell. By God, it smells like beer.
Well, come on, mate, pour it. My doc says suspense is bad for the old ticker.
Hey, you awake?
So the matches work, but the lager doesn't. What does that mean?
Apparently, it takes a moment for things to catch up. Oh, that's excellent. That's the best beer I ever had in my life.
Oh, you're right. It's bloody marvellous.
Yeah, try the soda.
Gentlemen, the cola is very, very good today.
Christ almighty, it's dark.
He's supposed to be watching the nut.
Oh, don't worry, he's still out. Damn, that sound is creepy. It's like a bunch of coked up termites in a balsa wood glider.
I think we ought to check on Mr. Toomey. I'm worried about him.
But if he's unconscious, there's nothing we can do about it.
I don't think he is unconscious. I don't think he's even asleep.
All right, let's go see.
Hey, look, I thought I'd... Oh, my God, where is he?
I don't...
Be quiet! There. He's hiding over there. behind something.
How do you know that, little miss? I don't hear a thing.
I do. I hear his heart. It's beating very fast and very hard. He's scared to death. I feel so sorry for him. Mr. Toomey, please come out. We don't want to hurt you. Mr. Toomey. Mr. Toomey, please don't be afraid. Dinah?
Oh, no! Easy now.
All right. Dinah?
I'll go get help.
All right.
She's not a little girl. She's not a little girl. She's not a little girl. She's the head Langolier. She's calling the other Langoliers with her dead, blind eyes. Little brat.
You're a bloody genius, Albert. You know that? You're a bloody genius.
It wasn't much. I saw what was happening with Bethany's matches and thought...
Come! You've got to come!
Calm down.
He stabbed her head. I think she's dying.
Calm down. Who's dying?
Dinah! The blade broke off in her chest. Mr. Toomey did it.
Bloody hell. Albert, you come with me. Brian, get the engines warmed up and keep her here till I get Dinah aboard. Mr. Jenkins, bottom of the stairs, keep an eye out for Mr. Toomey. Come on, Albert.
You okay?
Get out of here.
Shh. Try not to talk. Try not to talk, okay?
Hello, Dinah. Don't you worry, love. We're gonna have you right as rain in no time flat. Say hurt?
Yeah. Hurts to breathe.
It's making you want a coffee.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Well, it's better if you don't. You get that ticklish feeling, you just try to ignore it, okay? Don't you talk anymore. Listen to me. She's got internal bleeding. We don't get this blade out of her right now, damn quick, she's going to drown in her own blood. Mr. Warwick, run and get me 6 tablecloths from that grotty little pub around the corner. Make it fast.
What are you doing?
Looking for the right surgical instrument. Sight of blood bother you?
I can handle it if I have to.
Good. You're going to be my nurse then.
Okay.
You're going to be all right, Dinah. I'm going to fix you up good as new, I promise.
They're closer. You really, really have to hurry.
I know, love. I know.
That's right, Craigie Waggy. You just sit here in the dark. When the time comes to move, I'll tell you.
All right, Dad. Whatever you say.
Right. We're going to need a stretcher to take her aboard the plane. Albert, you and Mr. Gaffney are designated stretcher finders. Mr. Gaffney, I think if you look behind that counter, I think you'll find 2 very sharp knives.
Can I use one of these tablecloths?
Yeah, why?
I'll show you. When I was a kid, we used to play Indiana Jones. I made something like this once. I nearly broke my brother's arm with it.
Good enough. But remember, your mission is not to recapture Mr. Toomey. Your mission is to find a stretcher as quick as possible and bring it back here double time. Got it? Now, you don't find anything in 10 minutes, I want you back here and we'll carry her aboard.
But if there's internal bleeding, we can't move her.
We don't have a choice. I've got to get her to the plane somehow. And 10 minutes is all I can spare.
I know, but if she's bleeding internally...
Laurel, he's right.
Come on, son, let's move. Come on.
How you feeling, Dinah?
Hurts bad.
I know it does, love. See, you've got a little piece of blade stuck in you, and I've got to pull it out. You know that, don't you?
Yep. I'm scared.
So am I, Dinah. So am I. Right, fold those 2 tablecloths into squares, thick as you can get them. Then kneel closer to me. Mr. Warwick, take off your belt. Now then, I'm going to grasp the blade and pull it out. Now, the moment it comes out, you slap one of those bandages on there and you press. You press hard, do you understand?
Yes.
Don't you dare. Don't you go weak sister on me. Don't you dare. No, press hard. Press hard as you can. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Press hard.
Let's try in there.
You think it's locked?
There's only one way to find out.
Hey, get out. Look, a stretcher.
Look out! He's in here! He's in here!
You're one of them too, aren't you? A Langolier.
Screw you.
I'm sorry. I am really, really sorry that I have to do this. If you could see things from my perspective, you'd understand. Damn! I'm going to Boston! I'm going to Boston!
Lift her up. That's it. We got you. Belt!
Did you hear that? Do you think Toomey got them?
Belt now! Right. Wrap it round. I want you to keep the pressure on because I'm going downstairs, all right?
Please be careful.
I will. It's what I do best. You did bloody well. Thank you, Laurel.
Don't you kill him.
Why not? That bastard stabbed you, love.
All I know is we need him. You understand? We need him.
Listen to what she says, Nick.
Captain Angle?
Yeah.
Why aren't they back yet?
I can't say.
Well, I asked Bob, Mr. Jenkins, if he could see anyone moving around in the terminal, and he said he couldn't. What if they're all dead?
No, I'm sure they're not. If it'll make you feel any better, why don't you join him at the bottom of the ladder?
Are you scared?
Yeah. Yeah, I sure am.
I sort of feel better. It's hard being scared all by yourself.
You're welcome, I'm sure.
Any sign of him?
Well, it depends on what you call a sign. I just heard something like shouting just before you came out of the plane.
I hope Dinah's gonna be all right. But I don't know. I mean, he caught her really bad.
Did you see the captain?
He's up programming his instruments or something.
I hope so.
What is that noise?
My dear, I hope we never have to find out.
Albert? You all right, Albert? Where's Mr. Gaffney, Albert?
He's in the airport services office. Mr. Toomey was in there hiding behind the door, I guess. He killed Mr. Gaffney because he walked in first. If I'd have walked in first, he would have killed me instead. Then I killed Mr. Toomey. Because I had to. He came after me, do you see? He found another knife someplace and he came after me.
Albert, can you pull yourself together, mate?
I don't know. I never killed anybody before.
I know. It's a horrible thing. I understand, believe me. But it's got to be gotten over, and you've got to get over it fast. Does that sound? It's coming closer. You did this with a toaster? He's not dead.
He's not.
See for yourself. He's out cold, but he's still in the game. But let's see if we can find Mr. Gaffney and see if he got lucky. And did you find that stretcher?
Huh?
The stretcher, Albert.
Oh. Yeah, we found it.
Good lad. Come on, let's go. Keep it together, Albert. That's all you gotta do. You just keep it together. You'll be fine. Albert. Take the stretcher upstairs. I'll be with you in a minute.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go back in the office and see if there's anything else I can use.
I don't believe you.
Nor do you have to, Albert. Just take the stretcher upstairs, and I shall be with you directly. And don't look back. This is more than you deserve, you bastard.
Don't you kill him. We need him. You understand me? We need him.
Nick! You coming? Yes. In a minute.
They're coming out.
Let me help.
Careful, Albert, Bethany. Don't jiggle her. Help me carry her up the stairs.
How bad is she?
She's unconscious, but still alive.
What happened to the others?
Gaffney's dead. Toomey might as well be. Now mind you keep your end up now. Careful now. Okay. Bring over here. Careful. Okay. And set her down gently. Now strap her in.
It's bad, isn't it?
Bad enough.
Will she live until we get back?
How the hell do I know? I'm a soldier, not a bloody surgeon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This time travel stuff really gets on your nerves, doesn't it?
You don't have to apologize.
I'm going to start the engines. Pull as close as I can get to one of the fuel pads out there. While I'm doing that, the four of you pull the hose truck over. There's one sitting on the other jetway. You got it?
Got it.
Go to it then, Bethany. Mr. Warwick, go down with them, roll the ladder away from the plane. When I get it repositioned, move it back up to the door. Go ahead. We'll get you home.
Oh my God, look. It's coming day again already. How long has it been since it turned dark?
Less than 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, we can't worry about that now.
Craig Toomey.
Let me die. Please, please, just let me die.
What's going to happen to Mr. Toomey?
I don't know. All I know is when the chips were down, I did what you and Dinah wanted. I left him lying there unconscious on the floor. Would you like to go out to dinner with me if and when we get back to LA?
Yeah. I'd have that to look forward to.
So would I.
Maybe if we could see it, we could deal with it.
I don't think so. All right, then. All together.
Over here.
Keep going, keep going. Good. Hold it. Here, Bethany, why don't you come in? All right, you see this over here? Can you open that lid? Vic, you take that head out of there. Attach it there. Is that okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Which one first, Captain?
Why don't you give me the one on the right?
What now, Brian?
I'm going to use use the engines to suck the gas out of the fuel pad.
How long's that going to take?
I don't know. An hour? Maybe 2.
You better hurry it up. I don't think we've got 2 hours. We may not even have 1.
Craig? Craig, get up. You have to get up now.
Go away. Go away. I hate you. Go away.
They've come to you, Craig. All the people you wanted to see. They left Boston and they came here. You can still see them. If you're man enough to get up, that is.
Man enough? Man enough? Whoever the hell you are, you better be kidding.
Come on, Craig. They won't wait forever.
The Langoliers will see to that.
You have to get up. You have to. Come on, Craig, get up. This way, Craig. They're all waiting for you. I'm sorry, Mr. Toomey. Despite what you did, I'm sorry. But we need you, so please hurry. Hurry.
What is it, Brian?
The engines are getting a taste of the new fuel and they don't like it. Damn.
What can you do about it?
Try to keep the other 2 engines running the pumps and hope. No, I'm shutting down completely. We'll have to wait for the fuel to join our plane's time stream.
We may have lucked out, Brian.
Yeah, we might.
What's happening? Is everything all right?
We may just have a shot at this thing.
You brought them to me, didn't you? The chairman of the board, the company directors, all of them.
Yes, but you have to hurry before they decide you're not coming and leave. This way, Craig. They're all waiting for you. Hurry.
Dinah's talking in her sleep or something. I think she might be delirious.
I don't know. But she might be slipping away.
I think you have to hurry before they decide you're not coming.
I think she might be dreaming about that Toomey guy. She said his name before.
Yes, I will if you want me to. But hurry, I know it hurts. But you have to hurry.
She is delirious, isn't she?
No, I don't think so. I think it has something to do with what she told Nick about Mr. Toomey, about how we need him. Just let her be for a minute. She needs to sleep.
God, I hope we take off soon.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing them to me. This is my last chance, you see.
This is my last chance to get away from my father and everything else.
Yes, I know. But you have to hurry. Please, please, hurry.
Okay, anything you say.
What was that? Sounded like a tree falling or something.
But there's not enough wind.
No, there's not.
What's happening?
Nothing.
Look at that! We gotta get out of here! We gotta get out of here now!
Make it stop! Please, make it stop!
Time's getting short, Brian. How much longer?
15 minutes.
You can't cut that? You sure you can't cut that?
I need 50,000 pounds of fuel in each wing, not a drop less. Otherwise, we crash and burn.
Hurry, Craig. Look at me. Now stand, Craig. Stand. Look at me, Craig. They've come all the way from Boston just to meet you. Now hurry to them, Craig! Hurry! Hurry! Run to them, Craig. Quick, quick. Run around the plane. Run away from the plane. Run to them now.
All right, we're uncoupling. We're getting the hell out of here.
Mr. Toomey! It's Mr. Toomey!
What's he doing?
Never mind him right now. We're all out of time.
Ah, Mr. Toomey at last. So glad you could make it, Craig. So, give us your report, Craig. Tell us how much money you made for us.
You want to know how much money I made for you? You want to know how much money I made for you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you how much money I made for you. I didn't make any...
No, Craig!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Tell them you lost the money, but it was a mistake, an accident.
No! I didn't make any money for you. I didn't make any money for you. I lost money for you. I lost money for you. I lost $43 million. And I did it deliberately! I did it deliberately! I did it deliberately!
You fool. You stupid fool.
No. No.
What's he doing?
You don't frighten me anymore, Father. The Langoliers don't even exist. You just made them up. No.
Where am I?
Okay.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
But you're not. You're scampering!
No! Daddy, no! Make them go away! Please make them go away! I'll be good boy! Please, I promise I'll be good if you just make them go away!
Belt in!
Good Lord, look at that!
What is it?
They're being drawn to Mr. Toomey. Or where Mr. Toomey was.
If Toomey hadn't left the terminal, they would have eaten us and the plane too.
She knew. Somehow she knew.
Now we know, don't we?
What? We know what?
We know what happens to today when it becomes yesterday. It waits for them. It waits for them. The timekeepers of eternity. Always following behind. Cleaning up the mess in the most efficient way possible. By eating it.
Mr. Toomey knew about them. He said they were the Langoliers.
Oh no!
Come on!
Get out of here! Did it get us? Did it get us?
Come on!
Did we make it? Are we off the ground? What happened? Are we crashing?
Listen, Mr. Warwick, sit down, strap yourself in, and everything will be all right.
Don't you dare open those.
Don't worry. I won't.
We're up.
You all know what happens now. We go back exactly the way we came in. And we hope that whatever doorway we came through is still there.
If it is, we'll try going through.
I'm going forward. Do you want to come?
No, I'll stay with her.
Okay. We've still got a dinner date. You haven't forgotten, have you?
No, I haven't. And I won't.
Neither will I.
Hold on, Dinah. Please hold on.
What happens if the fuel goes bad?
You know the answer to that, Bethany.
Yeah, I know. We crashed into Story. Would you like to kiss me?
Yes.
Well, you better go ahead then. The later it gets, the later it gets.
Time's going faster, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think after a while, the days and nights will be passing as fast as a camera shutter can click. We were all going to Boston for different reasons. What about you, Nick? Fess up. The hour groweth late.
Well, why not? What does a most secret classification mean when you've just seen a bunch of killer cannonballs rolling up the world? I'm a special operator in the armed services, Brian. I do a number of odd jobs. Some fairly innocuous, some fabulously nasty. There's a man in Boston who's a politician of some note. This man, I'll call him Mr. O'Banion for sake of conversation. He's very rich, Brian, and an enthusiastic supporter of the Irish Republican Army. He's also an idealist of the most dangerous sort, one who's never had to view the carnage at first hand.
You were supposed to kill him?
Not unless I had to. See, our Mr. O'Banion has a great deal of powerful American friends, and his friends are our friends, and therefore killing Mr. O'Banion would be a great political risk. He does have a very nice piece of fluff on the side. And she's the one I was supposed to kill.
As a warning?
Yeah. As a warning. Well, that's enough about me. What about you? What are you hiding you'd like to get off your chest?
Me? No. No, I don't have anything to hide. Well, maybe there's one thing. My ex-wife died in a fire in Boston. That's why I was heading back. Our marriage ended badly. We were having a fight about children. I wanted them. She didn't. And I did something that I never thought I'd do. So, and I always wanted to tell her I was sorry. I guess I waited too long.
Well, I shouldn't worry about it too much, Brian. I'm sure she's forgiven you.
If you get out of this, if we make it back, you gonna carry through with it? You gonna kill the girl?
No. No more midnight creeps for Mrs. Hopewell's boy, Nicholas. Now, if we get out of this safely, prospect I find rather shaky at this moment. I believe I'll retire.
And do what?
Well, could always take up flying.
Laurel.
Shh, Dinah. Try not to talk. We're going back. And you're gonna be all right, I promise you.
Don't worry about me, Laurel. I got what I wanted.
Dinah, you shouldn't talk.
I saw through Mr. Toomey's eyes. At the start, everything looked mean and nasty to him. But it was better at the end.
Please, Dinah. Try not to talk anymore, okay?
I saw you, Laurel. You're beautiful. Especially your eyes. Everything was beautiful. Even the things that were dead. It was so wonderful. Just, see.
Dinah. Breathe, Dinah. Please. Please, Dinah. Breathe. Breathe. Please.
I saw through Mr. Toomey's eyes. Everything was beautiful. Even the things that were dead. It was so wonderful. Just to see.
I can live with that.
We just lost the little girl.
She never got her operation.
No, she didn't.
But Laura's okay?
Yeah, more or less.
You like Laura, don't you?
Yeah. I've got a few mates back home that might find it amusing that I've fallen for a nice girl, but I have. She's got spirit, Brian.
Well, you know I wish you both the best of luck. But I think we gotta concentrate on getting back. Right. We are just about here now. And that's right where the time rip should be. Now, you mind watching out for it while I fly?
Sure. I just wish I knew what the hell I was looking for.
Oh, I think you'll know it when you see it. If you see it.
What's wrong?
I don't know, and that's the problem, dear boy. There's something wrong, something very wrong, but can't figure out what it is.
Brian? Yeah. I think I see something.
God almighty.
Yes! We're in business!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found what we were looking for. I'm going to take us straight through the middle of it, and we'll find out what's on the other side.
Stop! Stop! Captain!
I'll take care of it.
Stop! Stop! Tell him to turn back! We gotta turn back! We can't!
Jenkins, calm down!
What's happening?
Right now!
We're all gonna die! Listen to me! We were all asleep! Get it? We were all asleep when we flew through the rip! Bloody hell!
Turn back, Brian. You have to turn back now.
Nick, are you all right?
Yeah. I've seen better days. Broke my bloody arm. We missed it, didn't we?
Yeah, we missed it, but why? Well, we came all this way.
We missed it, didn't we?
We missed
Oh,
it.
that was close. Great. Is this the intercom?
Yeah, well, what the hell is going on?
Listen to me, everyone. We just managed to turn away in time.
We're extremely lucky.
And I've been extremely stupid. I'll explain. When we first flew through the time rip, everyone on board the plane that was awake disappeared. We're all awake now. Therefore, logic suggests if we tried to fly through the rip again awake, we too would disappear. That's all.
That is all? That's bloody all? Well, what are we supposed to do about it?
We have to go to sleep? How do we do that? I've never felt less like sleeping in my whole life.
I don't know what we do now. But if we're going to try going through that hole, it has to be soon. The fuel we've got to carry us for an hour, no more.
Well, surely there's other airfields.
There are, but not big enough to handle an airplane of this size. No, it has to be LAX. And I'll need at least 35 minutes to get there, and that gives us 20 minutes at most to figure this thing out and get through the hole. Now, how do we put everybody to sleep at the same time?
Aren't you forgetting the most important thing of all? I mean, even if you figure out a way to put us all out, who's going to land the plane in L.A.?
We're out of luck, you know that, don't you? Completely out of luck.
There
has to be a way out of this. There just has to be. Doesn't there?
There is a way out. Damn it, there is.
What is it, Brian? I can see you're onto something.
Pressure, that's what I'm onto, pressure.
Of course. Pressure.
Would you two mind telling me what you're talking about?
I'm talking about dropping the air pressure in here to 7 psi, half sea level. Do that and boom, we're out like lights. Only how do we answer Laurel's question? How do I wake up after we've come through and land the plane?
One of us will have to stay awake to turn the pressure up just before we fly through the rip. So one of us will...
One of us will have to die.
Who's gonna do it? Y'all draw straws or what?
No need for that. I'll do it.
No. Why should you do it? Why shouldn't we draw straws? Why not Bob or Albert or me?
Come with me for a minute.
Nick, there's not much time left.
I know. Start the things you have to do. Laurel, I think we could have something, you and me. Do you think I could be right about that? Because if you do, say so. There's no time to dance, absolutely none.
Yes, I do. I think that's right.
But we don't know for sure. I mean, we can't know. It all comes back to time, doesn't it? Time and sleep and not knowing. But I have to be the one, Laurel. You see, I've tried to keep a reasonable account of myself during my life, and all my books are deeply in the red, and this is my chance to balance them, and I mean to take it.
I don't understand what you're...
Look, I wish I could tell you everything about myself, but there's no time. Would you do something special for me? If you get out of this, that is.
Yes, yes, of course.
Nick!
Yeah, I'm coming. Listen to me. Listen very carefully. I was going to quit it. My mind was made up.
Quit what?
Doesn't matter. What matters is that you believe me, do you?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I believe you mean it.
Nick, we're heading towards a rip.
Yeah, I'm coming just now, damn it! Listen, my dear old dad lives in the village of Fluting. It's about 20 miles south of London. You ask for him in any shop along the high street, Mr. Hopewell. Some of the older ones still call him the gaffer. You go to him and tell him I was going to quit it. You'll need to be persistent. He tends to turn away and curse loudly when he hears my name. Can you be persistent?
Yes.
Good. And you repeat what I told you. And you tell him you believe me. Tell him that I tried my best to atone for what happened outside the church in Belfast.
In Belfast?
Right. If you can't get him to listen, you tell him that he must listen because of the daisies. Because of the time I bought the daisies.
Because when you brought him daisies?
No, not to him. But it'll do. Can you remember that as well?
Yes. But...
It's okay. Thank you so much, Laura.
Nick!
Are we gonna feel like we're, choking?
No. You'll feel a little giddy. Just kind of swimmy in the head. And then nothing.
Right. You never know, I might still be here. Bad pennies do have a way of turning up, don't they, Brian?
Anything's possible. You folks all sit down. Nick, up here beside me. I'll show you what to do and when to do it.
1 second, please. You had decided to quit. You made up your mind. And if your father won't listen, I'm to remind him of the day you bought the daisies. Is that right?
Just let her perfect, my love. That's the one to go on, sure enough.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
I am starting to decrease pressure. Check your seatbelts, everyone. I think you better put your belt on. Oxygen mask right beside you.
I know. No fear. Off to sleep. Sweet dreams and all that.
Albert, would you hold me, please?
Yes. You'll hold me.
I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome, mate. It's been a flight to remember. Even without the movie and the free mimosas.
Remember about Belfast? Behind the church. Act of Atonement.
It's so You're right, Brian. It is beautiful, and why not? It's the place where life, all life maybe, begins. The cradle of creation, and the wellspring of life. No Langoliers allowed past this point. Oh my God!
approach, this is American Pride 29. Repeat, 29er, 29, heavy. Approach control, I'm declaring an emergency here.
Quit it! Just quit it!
Sit down, come on, sit down. We're entering heavy traffic unannounced.
There is no heavy traffic down there. Look for yourself.
We're over LA, all right. But what do you see out the window? I'll tell you. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, put this on. Put it on. And this one right here. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming in. Out of fuel. Hang on, we're going in hard. Hold on.
Watch out! Gonna hit that truck. As close as I'd ever want to cut it.
Should have let us crash. Everything we tried, Dinah and Nick, it's all for nothing. It's just the same here. It's the same.
Time to check on the others. Let's get off the plane. This time we'll use the cockpit exit. Thanks.
Sounds like electricity.
No, don't think it's electricity. I'm not sure what it is, though.
Well, it doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard before. Why don't we try the jetway service door?
Wait.
What? What is it, Bob? What do you see?
Well, all I see is a deserted terminal, but it's what I smell.
Jet fuel. Oil. Rubber, salt air, I can smell it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing. Listen. Do you hear that?
What does it all mean? If everything's back to normal, why didn't we see any lights when we were landing? Where are the people?
And then what's that noise? It's getting closer.
Let's see if we can get inside the terminal.
Wait a minute. I can tell you know something. What is it?
I want to go in the terminal and have a look around first. Come with me, quickly, please.
There's another door over here.
Here, Albert, you open that. Try it, quick.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Good. Now listen, I think it's going to happen real soon, and I don't think we should be in here when it happens because it might not be safe. Come on with me.
What?
Come on. Come on, down here, come on. Here, get up against the wall. I think we're safe here. We're out of the main flow of traffic.
What's going to happen?
Well, when we flew through the time rip going east, we went back in time into the past about 15 minutes. Do you remember me saying that?
I do. It brought us into the future. That's it, isn't it? This time rip brought us into the future.
I believe so. Only we haven't returned to a dead world that's moved on without us. We've returned to a world that's waiting to be born.
Look at that. I don't know what it is, but it's wonderful. I love it.
I think that the present is on the verge of catching up to us.
Oh, she's gone.
I really don't think that.
Forget it.
Okay, hang on. There might be a jerk or something.
What? I'm looking for your mother.
New people, look at the new people.
Yeah, great. Come on, let's go find your mom.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Is that who we are? The new people? Are we the new people?
I don't know. That's what it feels like.
That was wonderful. My God, that was the most wonderful thing.
Cool.
Captain, what do you think we should do now?
Well, I want to go outside, breathe some fresh air, and look at the sky.
Yes, but we should notify the authorities.
Oh, we
about...
will. We will. The sky first.
Maybe get something to eat on the way?
Yes, why not?
I want to stop.
Mine too.
Yeah. Let's blow this joint. Unless any of you want to take the next flight east.
Not now, but soon. And all the way to England. There's a man I need to see there in Flutie. The old people still call him the Gaffer.
What are you talking about?
Daisies. I'm talking about daisies. Come on. Come on, let's go.
As for me, the next time I go to Boston, I'm going to take a slow train.
Bob, you're going to get over that.
People, Bethany.
I know. I'm so happy.
Yeah.